It's a constant, ongoing, everyday problem here in Wicklow. We have an urban area and a rural area. It's probably one of the most urban counties with sheep farmers in it in Ireland. Every day, as it's been for the last 4 years as chairman in Wicklow, I've had to deal with this on an ongoing weekly basis. Every day there's a kill. We have kills in the last few days that are so horrific that they're too graphic. There's too much damage done. It cost €1,500 to take away the last sheep that were killed. Every day we get up, we have this problem. And we have done our best. We have pleaded with the public. We have asked them to keep their dogs under control. And we do seem to be wasting our time. And sadly, we probably are going to have to be more proactive. We're going to have to take a harder line. And look, I appreciate the family pet and how precious it is to the family and the devastating effect it has on them. But the sheep farmer has a living to make.
We want to see a national database put in place. We want to see the resources put in place to support the Gardaí and dog wardens, and we want to see a greater implementation of the regulations, and people find who don't take proper control of their pets. And look, we're appealing to the general public as well, that it's important to know where your dogs are at all times, and when you go out into the countryside, that your dogs are not allowed onto farmland.
You don't forget that morning when you get up and you see your flock ripped apart and carnage, and you see dogs and the mess that's there. That sight never leaves you, you know. And for someone to experience that, mental stress there it's uncountable actually. In terms of financial loss, look, you'll have the loss there and then of the sheep that were killed. You're going to have a vet bull to come out and inspect the remaining flock. You're going to have an ackery bull to pick up the remains of the sheep. And then you're going to have a cost of replacing them sheep. And maybe even you might have to replace most of the flock that were scared that day, because the damage will be done. There could be long-term implications as well, where lambs, if their ewes are pregnant at the time, they could lose their lambs, and you could have a financial loss there as well. So it's very, very, very hard to accumulate that total loss, but it raises up to quite a significant sum, you know. A dog isn't just a puppy for a small period of time, you know. It grows up. And most dogs are natural predators, and the wool, if they're in the wrong circumstances, they can cause carnage. Majority of them, people do take a full responsibility, but we just have this small minority. You know, we're having 2 or 3 occurrences a week of sheep killed in Ireland, and it's unthinkable, and it shouldn't be occurring, you know.